Are you ambitious but lazy? Are you someone who dreams in high definition but moves in slow motion? Are you the person who can picture the entire future in vivid detail, but somehow cannot make yourself start the very first step of it today? If that's you, keep listening, because this is not another speech telling you to just try harder. This is the truth about the 4 words that have quietly destroyed more potential than failure ever did. I will do it tomorrow. That sentence feels harmless. It even feels responsible, like you are simply being patient, planning ahead, waiting for better timing. But tomorrow is not a real place. Tomorrow is a psychological trick. Your own brain plays on you to protect you from the discomfort of starting today, because your mind does not actually care about your dreams. It cares about avoiding immediate discomfort and starting something new, something hard, something that might expose you to failure is uncomfortable right now, while the idea of doing it tomorrow feels comfortable because tomorrow never actually has to happen. It just has to be believed in. So you get all the relief of feeling like you're moving forward without ever paying the real cost of actually moving. This is called temporal discounting, and it is one of the most well-documented patterns in all of psychology. Your brain values immediate comfort so much more than future reward that it will happily trade your entire future for a few extra hours of relief today. And you are not lazy because you lack ambition. You are lazy because your brain has learned that promising future action feels almost as good as taking present action without any of the risk. But here is what almost nobody tells you. Every single day you postpone is not a neutral day. It is a vote. A vote for the identity of someone who waits. And identities do not build themselves in one dramatic moment. They build themselves one small, repeated vote at a time. So if you have spent months or years promising tomorrow, you have not been standing still. You have been actively training yourself to become a professional procrastinator, getting better and better at delaying, the same way an athlete gets better at their sport through repetition, except you have been repeating avoidance instead of action. And the good news buried inside that uncomfortable truth is this: if repetition built the pattern, repetition can also break it. You do not need motivation to start. Motivation was never going to show up on command. What you need is one small action today, something so small your resistance cannot justify avoiding it. Not the entire business plan, just the first outline. Not the entire workout program, just today's 10 minutes. Not the whole transformation, just the one decision available to you in this exact moment, because your brain does not believe in abstract future promises. It only believes evidence, and every time you follow through immediately instead of postponing, you are handing your subconscious mind new evidence that you are someone who acts, not someone who waits. And that evidence compounds, slowly, quietly, invisibly, until one day acting immediately simply becomes who you are, instead of something you have to convince yourself to do. Ambition without action is just a well-decorated form of self-deception. It feels productive to sit and dream, to plan, to imagine the finished result in perfect detail. But dreaming activates the same reward centers in your brain as actually achieving the goal, which means the more time you spend imagining your future success, the less urgency your brain feels to actually go create it. This is why so many ambitious people stay stuck for years, not because they lack vision, but because they have been quietly rewarding themselves with the feeling of success without ever doing the uncomfortable work required to earn it. So today, right now, before this ends, I need you to do the one thing you have been telling yourself you'll do tomorrow, not because one action changes everything overnight, but because it changes what you believe about yourself the moment you actually see the words tomorrow and choose today anyway. And once you build that muscle, once you become someone who moves the moment the decision is made instead of the moment it becomes convenient, you will look back and realize the only difference between the life you wanted and the life you had was never talent, was never timing, was never luck. It was simply the courage to stop trading your future for the comfort of later. So close this out and do the thing, not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, right now. Because the version of you who finally stops waiting is the only version who ever actually gets to become who they were always capable of being.